Hello and welcome to another Starman Just Watched. This time it's Curtis with me.
It's me. It's been a while.
Yes, a rare appearance of Curtis.
Yeah. Edge of Tomorrow, I think, was the last time I was here for one of these.
I think so.
Yeah.
It was quite a couple of months ago.
Yeah, it was.
So, as big bronies as we are, we had to watch the new generation of My Little Pony.
Yeah. So
So already, if you're still here, obviously you're a brony as well. Welcome,
or at least tolerant of it.
or at least tolerant of it. And if you've left, well, thanks for tuning in for at least 1 minute.
Yeah, long-time listeners will remember the 3 hours of content we did to send up when Gen 4 ended.
Yep.
So
That's the last Brody thing I think we did on this channel.
I think so. Yeah.
So it's long overdue.
Oh yeah. It's been almost 2 years that you've been free of this.
Yeah,
So it's time to bring it back.
So, new generation.
Yeah. So Generation 5. It's all new characters. Same universe, set centuries in the future, it would seem. All magic that we know of and are familiar with from the old series seems to be gone in its entirety.
Yep.
The same pony races are still around. We've got your Earth ponies, your Pegasi, your Unicorn, but they have absolutely no magical ability left to them. And it seems Equestria has changed quite a bit since we last saw it.
It has. There's new places, new locations, and everything's mixed up.
Yeah. Lots of cuddly little creatures, but no big scary monsters or strange magical phenomena at all. So
No.
Magic in general is just gone.
Yeah.
And if you're tuning into this movie to find out why, well, you're not going to get that here. Hopefully, we'll be exploring some of those scenarios and mysteries in the upcoming full-on series that this is going to spark.
Yeah, so the two big questions I had going into this is, how did this happen? Which I'm hoping season 1 answers quite a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe not all the way, but at least gives us an idea of, like, here's what happened in the past.
Yep. If the whole series or a decent chunk or arc of the series is unraveling the mysteries of what happened, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
we need some answers at some point.
we do need some answers.
Yeah.
Secondly, shouldn't we be in a winter apocalypse because of Wendigo? But is that also a part of magic?
Yeah, because magic is just plain old gone.
Yeah.
It seems like maybe all magical phenomena are also plain old gone.
Which means all our mythical creatures have vanished.
Yeah, so magical apocalypse has also been driven off, which is, I guess, a nice outcome for all this. But,
Yeah, like, wasn't this a horrible thing? And, like, I know one of the villains tried this idea. Cozy Glow?
Oh, basically you mean to basically inflict the Wendigos upon everybody?
No, to eradicate magic.
Oh, to eradicate magic, yes, it was.
Yeah. And I think we got glimpses of what would happen there.
Yeah. Things weren't good. It's really, compelling to think about what might have happened, like whether it was some sort of just natural decline or some catastrophic event or just a gradual falling out, like it's hard to say.
Yeah. So, first place we started off is the Earth Pony and Maritime?
Yep, Maritime is
Okay.
Maritime.
Yeah.
Because everything in the pony universe is a pony club.
Yeah. That's how we work this.
Yeah. They have such fine films on display, such as Judgment Day, Terminator, and Horns for Jaws with Harry Trotter, all those fine things.
Yeah. So, watching this is our second time watching this. We did watch this earlier, but we didn't record a Just Watched.
Yep.
So, actually, the second time watching through, you pick up all the little nice
all the background details.
references and details.
Yep.
There's a lot from Gen 4 that's in the background.
Yes.
And then just like subtle nods and puns.
Yeah. So the main character, Sunny Starscope, is basically like an acolyte of the main six from the previous generation. She seems to be completely obsessed with what they represented as the harbingers of friendship and all that stuff. So she has figurines, collectibles, pins, everything you can imagine that celebrates the main six and their lives, it seems, in her little cozy lighthouse home.
Yeah.
It all starts out with her and her father, I don't know, many years in the past, kind of discussing, exactly what we were talking about at the beginning of this discussion, like what happened, why are things the way they are. They don't have answers. And then we immediately flash, again, X years in the future. Sunny's an adult and trying very hard to convince the population that it's a totally good idea to get the band back together. Let's bring the Pegasus, let's bring the unicorns, and have some real fun together.
Yeah. So apparently a lot of stereotypes are propped up between each race to hate all the other races.
Some pretty hilarious, just absolutely cruel stereotypes being flung around.
Unicorns are gonna fry your brain, they
Yep.
can read your mind,
Yep.
and they can brainwash you apparently.
Yep. They also have taser tongues.
Yeah. Or sorry, unicorns have Pegasus there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Unicorns have taser tongues.
Yeah. Unicorns will just swoop down and eat you, apparently.
Yeah, Pegasus will. Yeah.
Yeah, or Pegasus. Wow, my brain's kind of off today.
Yeah. Just blame the unicorns.
Yeah.
He had a close encounter with the unicorn before we recorded, so
Yeah.
everything's all fried.
And then earth ponies apparently smell like rotten sardines.
Yes.
Not very bright.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything with the earth ponies centers on how dumb and ugly and smelly they are.
Yeah.
Pretty great. So basically the whole thing is Sunny trying to figure out how she can spread this message of hope and unity to a population that is decidedly scared as hell of all these legends and rumors flying around about
To
dangers.
the point where we build technology to stop it.
There's an entire corporation that's dedicated to preparing
Yeah.
in the event of an inevitable unicorn and Pegasus attack. So lots of great technology and bright minds have gone towards developing sticky bombs and other such madness.
Splatapult was built, which is just
Yep.
let's shoot Dak at them.
Yup. Yak is weaponized, folks.
Yes.
God help us all. And pretty much, the whole town, paranoid and frightened out of its mind, gets turned on its head when a unicorn comes knocking
Yep.
and scares the absolute hell out of everybody except for Sun, of course. She's a very nice and friendly unicorn.
Yeah. Nothing at all like the stereotypes would have you believe.
Yeah, not at all. She's actually really great.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Like I'll definitely be probably a fan of her for this generation.
Yeah, it's easy to see why.
Yeah.
Very, very bubbly, very bright, also pretty smart in her own quirky
Yeah.
way.
Surprisingly intelligent when she needs to be.
Yeah, and very sneaky.
Yeah.
Medium sneaky.
Medium sneaky.
Medium sneaky.
Yeah. She doesn't boast of sneakiness.
Yeah. Yeah, she's underselling herself.
Yeah.
So they get together, get run out of town, sort of, kind of, by the sheriff, who is a childhood friend of Sunny's and his bubbling sidekick. Sort of friend?
Sort of.
Childhood friend?
Yeah, I was like, this is like that kid that you hung out with, but you also wanted to punch.
Yeah. Your parents made you hang out with this kid. He was kind of an asshole. You hung out with him anyways and tolerated him.
Yeah.
He was the Jerry of the group.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Sprout is his name.
Yeah, Sprout is his name. And our Hitch is the name of our sheriff.
Yep.
They'll both be important.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. So they run out of town, not sure where to go, so they just end up deciding, hey, why don't we go see what the Pegasus are up to?
Yeah. Like, we haven't, like, I made friends with Unicorn. Let's see if I can make friends with Pegasus.
Yeah. Yeah. It turns out the Pegasi are living pretty well in their technologically fueled city.
Yeah, so this was a big change from Gen 4. It was just like,
Very much Roman architecture and, like, kind of that styling.
yeah, turned very technological.
Very
brand.
modern tech. Yeah. Like,
It has like smartphones.
yeah, smartphones, social media, like everything that you could possibly imagine in a 2020 society.
Yeah.
Pretty much what the Pegasus are. They cannot fly, obviously.
Yeah.
They're trying their best to front. The royalty is trying their best to front that they have the power
Of
peak
flight.
among the Pegasus, which has made them celebrities in Pegasus culture.
Yeah. One of the princesses doesn't like the idea of that lie.
Yes. Yeah, one of our new main characters, Zip.
Yep.
He's not happy with the state of things. Seems to be a very, very athletic and pretty bright character as well. She's pretty neat, actually. I'm really looking forward to seeing some.
I had a feeling this might be your favorite.
Yeah, I'd say Zip and Sunny are both pretty strong for me.
Yeah.
Everybody's great in this series. I'm really pleased with the cast, but I think Zip and Sunny are probably my favorites. So they hatch a little bit of a plan to go up to the castle. Or actually, no. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Oh yeah, you are way ahead.
Yeah, no.
They get captured.
Before all the plan happens, they just straight up bumble into a couple of Pegasus guards and get captured.
Yeah. Which I love the unicorn retention ability of a tennis ball on the horn.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no better way to stop a unicorn from shooting their powerful lasers than following the tennis ball.
Yeah. The rubber acts as an anti-magic agent.
Yes. Yeah.
If you didn't know.
Yeah. Exactly like the splat. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? If I had to get captured by any of the races, Pegasus, their dungeons seem pretty.
The dungeons are not bad, to be honest with you.
They have like massage chairs. They give you a fancy drink. There's a fountain in the dungeon.
5-star resort dungeon.
Yeah.
It ain't bad at all.
No.
Yeah, you know, one of the princesses is on their side, so they're probably not going to be staying in that cell too long.
No.
So, obviously, Zip comes and springs him from prison. Brings him down to a little secret place in the palace. Has a display that seems to reveal that there was actually quite a bit of unity among the races in the past.
Yeah.
Some very interesting relics from the old days of Ultra the Wonderful team.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh hey, the Wonderbolts were a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they were the real deal. Who knows when they fizzled out, I guess, probably everything else did.
Yep.
But, yeah. No flying, no Wonderbolts.
Yeah, that would probably hamper your.
Yeah. So, ultimately, they determined that what they need to make things good again is assembling a couple of crystals. A unicorn crystal and a Pegasus crystal.
Yeah. Two symbols of magic need to come together.
Yeah. And fix it all, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And we obviously Pegasus have one crystal, unicorns must have the other. So our next step is to first let's steal the Pegasus crystal.
Yeah.
Because apparently it's in the crown.
Yeah.
We made a crown out of it. Because why wouldn't you?
Yeah, why not, right? And he always wears it even when he's swimming and showering.
Yeah. As seen here.
Yeah.
And once we steal that, we head off into the unicorn area to steal the unicorn crystal.
Yeah. Yeah. And not mind you, we pick up a couple of new followers along the way.
Yeah.
Our bold sheriff Hitch has traveled all the way across the land just to arrest Sunny.
Which is a bit of a jurisdiction sheriff.
Yeah, it's stepping inside his jurisdiction a little bit there, but hey, he's just committed to his job, and he's left his very capable coward
Deputy Sprout.
Deputy Sprout in charge, who will totally not start a war while he's away.
Yeah.
So things are fine back in Maritime Bay while the rest are out adventuring.
So yeah, just quickly, let's go back to Maritime Bay.
Yeah.
Because this was one of the greater songs, the Danger Danger song.
It's very fun.
It's very catchy.
Yeah. It is the villain song as in Nirvana tribute parody type thing, and it's pretty great actually. Sprout is funny and he makes the song perfect with his nonsense and his his brainwashing of all the fools in Maritime Bay.
Yeah. I was like, maybe there's something about the Earth ponies not being that bright.
I think we've seen ample evidence in the show, even before, that ponies are maybe not the brightest in groups. They kind of act stupidly and irrationally.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit like people.
Yeah.
Just a thought. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, while everybody is busy building their little emperor dictatorship type thing in Maritime Bay, the sheriff and also the other Pegasus princess, Pip, who is a social media influencer, join the group.
Yep.
The reason Pip joins the group is because the lie of the Pegasi is exposed in dramatic fashion during the attempted heist of the crown.
Yep.
And Queen is sent to jail, daughter escapes. So everybody's a fugitive now from justice.
Yeah.
And then they get to know each other a little bit better on their way to Broadwood.
Which is the unicorn home, and now this her Pegasus. No, wait, unicorn. Yep,
you got it.
Yeah, I'm working here.
He's doing it.
Which is what happened to the unicorns? Because now they live in like a wooded area. They used to be the city people.
Yep, they used to be the elite
the high,
socialites.
Yeah, exactly. The high society.
The Canterlot elite, and now they're a bunch of filthy hippies.
Yep.
Filthy beatnik hippies.
They're superstitions.
Yep. Yep. There's some very forbidden words that you're not allowed to say unless they break out into superstitious chants and dancing of some sort.
Which apparently is this involuntary.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah, it's basically become ingrained to them to the point where they just involuntarily and completely helplessly break out into these ticks as soon as they hear, what is it, magic? Sorry to any unicorns that are listening.
Yeah.
Magic. What are the other ones? Something and mayonnaise.
Yeah.
But yes, don't say those words.
Yeah, I totally forget the other two.
Yep. Yep.
It's like, yeah, wow. It has something to do with like their magical powers.
Yes.
Too, so.
Yeah. Mayonnaise is the odd word out here.
Yeah.
It's not a bunch of random words.
Yeah, it's like 3 words that actually make sense, and then mayonnaise.
And then mayonnaise, because.
And that's like, what's wrong with it?
Yeah. Izzy will not let him say it. That forbidden curse word.
It's like the worst curse word.
Yeah. Worse than magic is to say mayonnaise.
Yeah.
So, they all get dressed up as unicorns to sneakily blend in. And then they find the crystal pulled up away in a bar owned by a rather bright and burly looking unicorn who suddenly promptly challenges to a game while wagering the crystal they already have.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, exactly. What could possibly happen here?
Wait, Sonny, is that yours to wager at this point?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, Sonny, can we talk for a moment? What the hell are you doing? It's like, I can solve... she thinks it's going to be over a puzzle cube, which, being a smart person, is like, yeah, I can solve that easily.
I can do this Rubik's Cube. And it's like, nah, you know what? This looks important. Let's up the stakes a little bit here and do a tougher game.
Dance, revolution!
Oh god, I can't win.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is physical. I am not physical.
Yeah. So...
But somehow she pulls it off at the end.
Yeah, she gets a bit of a pep talk from Pip.
So a pip talk, if you will.
Pep talk. Oh god, I hope that becomes a thing. That sounds really stupid, but also I kind of want it. Call them pip talks, please.
Yeah.
I know you're listening, Hasbro execs. You're definitely listening to this channel.
Yeah,
that one's free.
You're one of the 30 viewers at this point.
Yeah, that one's free for you. So
yeah.
Feel free to take it. So she managed to win this crystal, and
during the celebration, her horn falls off.
Yeah. Whoops.
And
So then they're chased out.
Then they're chased out. Hitch. Then others. Every possible curse word. Which causes them to have to do their ritual to stop curses, which allows an ample escape.
Yep. Pretty ingenious escape plot,
Yeah.
It's not bad. And escape pods go. Yeah, so they reunite with Pegasi royalty on the outskirts.
Yeah, somehow the mom got out of jail and followed them.
Yeah, unclear how she got out of prison. She was able to follow them just because her little doggy is very attached to Hitch.
Yeah.
Because
Animals seem to like him.
They really like him.
Yeah.
Like, they're constantly drawn to him and clinging to him. Let's just say that maybe he's the Fluttershy of the group. Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to come in this and compare, like, oh, that's the Pinkie Pie of the group, or that's the Rainbow
It seems
Dash.
very deliberate, though.
But this was too deliberate to say that he doesn't have the Fluttershy ability.
Yeah, to some extent, these characters seem to be embodying some of the traits. Like, they're absolutely not copies.
Yeah.
But they seem to be embodying some of the traits and characteristics that made, the previous main six shine.
So
and
likable,
heroes that they are. Yeah, so there's definitely some of the same magic clinging to them in that respect. But what wasn't magical was the eventual reuniting of the two crystals.
Yeah.
Very actually anticlimactic.
Yeah, apparently. And a lot of people at home, because I know, would have been screaming, well, obviously there's a third one because there's 3 races.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I thought that too for a moment, but on my second watch, I was like, putting myself in their shoes, would it have been that obvious? Because Earth ponies are led up to believe that there is nothing special about being an Earth pony.
Yeah.
So why would we have a specialized crystal that needs to go into a specialized magic thing?
Yeah. Yeah. Sunny grew up her entire life as an Earth pony. She's always been fascinated by the other 2 races. Has no thoughts whatsoever about anything unique or noteworthy about Earth ponies.
No.
So she was blind to it, and ended up not having much success with those 2 crystals.
No.
Fortunately, there is a third.
Yep. So they head back, and she figures it out. Oh, wait, there's a third crystal. A little help from God, or Celestia if you're still up there. Let's just shine a beam of light on the crystal you're missing that's been conveniently made into a mobile?
Yeah. So
or a little music box,
yeah.
I think, or something.
Yeah, a little musical. Yeah, I think it was like a mobile.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was in her house all along. Again, this is just like a blind spot. Like, you can understand, like, she grew up with this thing her whole life.
Yeah, it was just a nice. It was just a shiny crystal.
Yeah, it was a nice little crystal she had.
Yeah.
So, if her dad knew about it, he probably never told her. What her dad knew is very much a mystery at this point. If they ever explore what happened to him, because he's not present at all at the prologue of the movie,
No.
I'd be curious to know what happened.
Missing in action.
Yeah, he's dead or missing. We're not sure. Again, like, the mystery of the magic and what happened to that, we're just not sure what happened to Sunny's dad. But then they realize they've all walked back into a wonderful time in Maritime Bay where everything is going swimmingly.
Yeah, we're now prepped for war.
Yeah.
What was that one thing I told you not to do, Sprout?
Yeah. Hitch did specifically ask him not to start a war while he was away, but Sprout couldn't even manage that much.
Sprout, what did I tell you to do? Not to start a war. And what did you do? Sorry. I almost rocked into that one.
Chesterfield got me there. Yeah, he's fashioned himself pretty well after a tin pot dictator.
Yeah.
And he's got a mech, so
yeah,
what more could you want?
They put all their effort into making a robo-mag, which is amazing.
It's pretty good, and it's got an air horn built in.
Yep.
And very cute little bobblehead.
Yep.
So he figures with this, he can stop playing the defensive and start taking the fight to his enemies.
Yep.
And plans to go off to smash Bright with the bits or something like that.
Yeah.
But the rest kind of distract him with their efforts to bring friendship back. So while everyone's trying to assemble the crystals, a bit of a Sprout is trying to ram the shit out of their house with his giant mech.
Yeah. So basically what happened there is he also was told by Sonny and Hitch that it's like, oh, the other races don't have their magic.
Yes.
Which is like, oh, that's ample opportunity to attack.
Yeah. Might as well go and wreck them right now.
Yeah. And I was like, but wait, we can bring magic back. He's like, wait, what?
Why would you do that?
Yeah, this is not
No.
part of my plan.
That's not happening.
Yeah. Gotta stop you guys then.
Yeah. Yeah, so, well, everybody is frantically trying to reassemble this three-piece puzzle, which is surprisingly difficult when there's a tank ramming your ears.
And it still doesn't work.
Still no dice. Even after all three pieces are assembled, still none.
I kind of like that because it threw you for a loop. It's like, wait, no, the magic MacGuffin isn't a magic MacGuffin at all.
No, yeah.
I risked my life for this.
Well, it was kind of a useful magical artifact. However, it was useless by itself. What it really needed was for everybody to be together again.
Yeah.
And
So this picture on the wall, let's talk about it.
yeah.
So there's a picture that's hanging on the wall. They're constantly adjusting it to make it right, because every time the door shut, it tilts off.
Yep.
And apparently in the commotion, it gets smashed.
Yep.
And it's just a picture of Sunny and her dad.
Yes.
Wearing, I think they're wearing like the Pegasus unicorn outfits they made.
I believe so.
Yeah. But apparently, if the races come and assemble this picture, magic is restored.
Yep.
Yep. So it was the picture all along that was the magical MacGuffin.
Yes, clearly. Yep. Yep. No, it was all metaphorical. When they came together and helped Sunny piece her broken picture back together, like, all right, we're not. Maybe we shouldn't be apart anymore.
Yeah.
The magic happens.
Yeah. And then the MacGuffin, the crystal, activated and make a new alicorn.
Yeah.
Which is now Sunny.
Yeah. So what? Excuse me. What's not clear to me is whether this is a permanent change or whether this is like a temporary power-up type thing. So I guess we'll find out that in the series.
Which would you rather?
I'd probably rather a temporary.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind permanent.
They'd be fine.
But as long as it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, when Twilight got hers, it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, she was still Twilight, and she still went on adventures. But there was always this, here's some princess duties now.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah, no, we don't need any of that. That'd be just a repeat.
Yeah. But I wouldn't mind if she had all the powers, and then it's like, I'm using them to understand the races better.
Being able to call upon them is what I would like to see.
Yeah.
Like that's the best use of this, in my opinion. So yeah.
And that's basically the plot.
Yeah, so wraps up the immediate story and the reunification of the races while leaving lots of questions open for exploration in the series, which I am genuinely looking forward to. I ended up liking this quite a bit more than I thought I might, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, we had an issue where the art style might have caused some issue.
Yeah, like I'm a huge fan of 2D animation.
Yeah.
I've never been all that into most 3D stuff. There are exceptions, but by and large, I vastly prefer 2D stuff. But when I saw this movie in motion, I was really impressed. Like, this is a really nice-looking 3D animated movie, in my opinion. And songs were on point. What the most important part was whether the main new cast would be likable, and I'm pleased to say that they passed that test with flying colors.
Yeah.
I would absolutely watch like many seasons of this group. Happily would watch that. So that's a good sign.
Yeah. No, the art style, not a huge issue for me. It would have made or break it if there's a few other things that didn't follow the blades.
Yep.
Characters were the biggest issue.
They are the biggest.
And I didn't want to come into this with Pinky 2.0, Fluttershy 2.0.
No.
Because that would just been, okay, then why didn't we just
stick with them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do like that they have these small traits of the main six.
Yeah.
But they're also their own person.
Yeah. That's the important part.
Yeah.
None of them are just carbon copies of the old main six. You can draw some lines between, okay, this character resembles this one, but they're not the same character.
Yeah.
Crucially. And I think there is some pretty great chemistry in the group. I would be very happy to see the further adventures of this group of five Curious if there's going to be a 6th. We shall see.
Yeah.
Not that there has to be, obviously, but...
No, I think 5's fine.
Yeah, it absolutely is, but notably at that tea ceremony, there was a sixth teacup.
Yeah, so might be a foreshadow hint.
Yeah, who can say?
And there's a 6, I guess it's got to be another unicorn?
Yeah, unicorns seem to get low representation in this stuff, because by the end of Gen 4, Rarity was the only unicorn.
Yeah.
So...
Speaking of which, can we go to the flashback scene?
Yeah.
That was great.
That is great. So, movie opens with like a little... I guess you could call it a send-off of sorts of the main 6. Like, they're all assembled together in Sunny's imagination, or the kids' imaginations.
Yeah.
And they're just, playing heroes, I guess. Like, we're the heroes of the quest here. We're playing Rainbow Dash and Twilight and Pinky and all the rest. And then they get to Rarity and, well...
Yeah. I'm not even going to spoil that one. Watch that. It's the opening scene.
Yeah.
You can tolerate that.
Yeah. Watch the first 30 seconds of the movie. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I've never laughed so hard.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer unicorn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, of all the people.
Yeah. This is just like Rarity. Like, just like I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff there.
So this is running a little longer than our normal episodes, but any final thoughts, Curtis?
Yeah, no, just like I said, like this is a very promising start to Gen 5. Easy to see a path where this becomes a real treat, and I genuinely look forward to seeing what the actual series proper brings.
Yeah, I love Gen 4. It's probably one of the greater shows I ever watched.
Yeah, it was a phenomenon.
But I'm eagerly awaiting Gen 5 now, which is great.
Yeah, I up until I saw this movie, I was like, it'll be fine, I'm sure, but
It was either going to be, let's continue on, or this is a great place to jump the ship.
Yeah. Yeah. I might have loosely followed it at a vague interest and respect to my long-standing love of the previous generation, but now I don't have to force myself. This is just something I'm super excited about now, so that's great.
Alright. Well, with that, though, that's going to be the episode.
Yeah.
So, thank you all for listening. Until next time, have a good one, guys.
Thanks, everyone.